Hello, this is Alexander Cross, Criminal Defense here in the San Francisco Bay Area. If you'd like to learn more about criminal defense, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Law Offices of Cross and Associates. So we received an interesting inquiry here on our YouTube channel. This has to do with an attempted kidnapping and rape of 2 minors. Criminal attorney Morgan Hill, kidnapping attorney Morgan Hill, accused of rape Morgan Hill. Let's see. The 16-year-old daughter of my neighbor and her friend, who is also 16, came to my house and they were doing drugs with my son. Something happened and the police arrived. My son was arrested with charges of attempting to kidnap and raping and providing drugs to minors. My son says that everything happened with consent. Well, okay. First of all, is your son an adult or a minor? That's the first question I would ask. It's particularly relevant. If he is a minor, well, this more likely will go to juvenile court. If not, well, it's going to go to adult court. Now, regarding having sex with these girls, let's see here. Well, actually, kidnapping for the purposes of raping. Well, the question I have is, did he actually take them somewhere for the purposes of having sex or not? Now, because if there's a kidnap with intent to rape, this would be a violation of Penal Code Section 209B1 that carries life in prison. Life in prison for each one of the victims. 209 parentheses B parentheses 1, life in prison for each one of the victims. Now, if they just went to a hotel voluntarily and we're going to have sex, well then, okay, well, worst case scenario, we're talking now about a violation of Penal Code Section 261.5, which is statutory rape, which depending on the age difference between the victims and the defendant, determines whether or not this will be filed as a misdemeanor or a felony. If there's less than an 3-year age difference, we're talking about a misdemeanor. If there's more than a 3-year age difference, this would be felony. Now, if they're all minors, let's say your son is also a minor, if they had sex, the girls could be charged too. It has nothing to do with whether or not he's male or female. They could all be charged with having illegal sexual relations. Now, regarding the providing of the drugs, this is a little bit of a concern because distribution of a controlled substance is still a felony under Health and Safety Code 11351 that carries up to 4 years state prison. Doesn't have to sell it as long as he has enough for the purposes of sale and distributes it, gives it away. You could still be charged with 11351, and not only that, but there could also be a charge of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, which is a misdemeanor under Penal Code Section 272, which carries 1 year in the county jail. Now, there's another thing that concerns me. It says right here that the 16-year-old daughter of your neighbor and her friend came to the house and they were doing drugs with your son. Were you aware of this? Were you just letting this happen and you didn't try to stop them? The reason is because if you were aware of this, you may also be charged with contributing to the delinquency of a minor under Penal Code Section 272, which carries up to 1 year in the county jail. Got to be careful with that one. Regardless, if you'd like to learn more about criminal defense, be sure to subscribe to this channel, the Law Offices of Cross and Associates. But if you've been accused of a crime and need representation in court here in the San Francisco Bay Area, call us at 1-800-862-7677. On our next video, we're going to be discussing the case of somebody who had sex with his wife while being drunk and was later arrested for rape. Criminal attorney Morgan Hill, attempting kidnapping Morgan Hill, attempted kidnapping Morgan Hill, kidnapping Morgan Hill, rape Morgan Hill.